Hi there, my name is Ted Fattoross. I'm the CEO and founder of TedSpeak.com, found at www.tedspeak.com, 201-640-0711. You know, we're concentrating these days on a very important topic. It's very timely, and it's stop waiting for the storm to end and learn to dance in the rain. The reason that's our mantra, our heading, is because all too often in corporations, education, nonprofits, and government agencies, we've got staff, we've got executives, we have CEOs, we have founders, we have people that are waiting for the storm to end versus learning to dance in the rain. What does that mean? It means that we can't wait for Mr. or Mrs. Right. We can't wait for the sunshine. We can't wait for the snow or the rain to go away. Learn to dance in the rain is not waiting. It's realizing carpe diem, which means seize the day, that today is the day, not tomorrow or someday in time. For me, I've been able to turn lemons into lemonade many times in my life. And I want you to know that three things. One, part of that formula, one of the ingredients is you become who you hang around with. You are what you eat, you are what you read, and I always say, pero muy importante, which in Spanish means we become who we hang around with. We know that for our children, and that's what we preach and teach to our children, but we need to take stock in the relationships that we're in. You know, the way I look at it is, you know, we were given a bus to drive, meaning life. It's a metaphor for a life. We don't find out how to drive the bus, we just go out and wing it. You know, there are ways of improving ourselves, and I highly recommend that everyone gets a mentor, a coach, someone that can guide them through the Rocky Mountains at times, learning where the gold mine is and the land mine is. So yes, we do become who we hang around with, and because we're given a bus, a metaphor for life, we need to take stock at least once a week and look at the relationships that we're in. Are we thriving through those relationships, or are they bringing us down? It's all about energy. So once a week I take a half hour and just really reflect on all my relationships. And there are sometimes I need to ask somebody to get off the bus, and sometimes they're on the wrong seat on the bus. That's a great metaphor for corporations. Sometimes we fire someone when maybe we shouldn't have fired them. Maybe we made the wrong decision in putting them on the wrong seat on the bus. So second piece is really looking in the mirror. Every employee, every employer, staff, everyone needs to look in the mirror every day of their life and say, mirror, mirror on the wall, what part of my life is not working at all? In other words, it starts with me, it starts with you. In your life, you're it. It's the victories and the failures that we own, and we can't displace that onto someone else. And we can't stop waiting for the rain to stop. Learning to dance in the storm, learning to dance in the rain, is recognizing that we've got issues ourselves, and we need to take a look in the mirror and find out what part of our life is not working. We tend to work on the strengths and perfect them and go on and concentrate on those strengths, but look at our shortcomings. And you can also find out a lot about your shortcomings by making sure that your friends, the people that really genuinely care about you, are not always telling you what you want to hear. Really good advice is when someone's going to care enough about you to critique you. And the third thing that I'd like to share on this particular video is this. It takes an entire village to raise one child, but it takes an entire village to raise one president, one superintendent, one executive, and one CEO. So the reason I bring that up is I believe that it's not how much gold we leave our children that's important. It's how little baggage we pass on to them that really matters. Children might do as we say, they'll almost always do as we do. And if you're wondering, what does that have to do with corporate USA? Corporations are families. We have more time at our job than we do with our family. When's the last time most of us had 40, 50, 60 hours with our family in a week? We devote most of our time to the businesses that we're involved with. So the three things concerning business is this. Number one, it is family. Number two, if you're a leader in that corporation, recognize that if you're not a good parent, you're not going to be a good leader at that family Reason being is adults are big kids in dresses and pants who play less, who have bigger egos. So as a leader in a corporation, you are the parent. So learn about parenting. Thirdly, I remember the best review I ever had, straight 5s across the board on a scale of 1 to 5 with 175 people from the Bankers Association. I delivered a parenting program to their executives. The topic? Leadership. I want to thank you for plugging in. This is one of a series. You can find out more information, how to stay on a new email list by plugging in at www.tedspeak.com. That's TEDSPEAK.com. It's a free newsletter. Stay in touch for more information.